Well, it's a new year, and now is the time to start the year refreshed, to start the year with optimism, with some hope for the future, and to change our energy and our attitude and tone going into 2022. Start your week great. Start your week with a coach. I'm your host, certified high performance coach, Sean Butner, and we're going to talk about something that'll help you advance in your life this week. So let's go. Too many people start the year feeling burnt out, crappy, and hanging on to all the baggage that they have from the past, right? And, what you really want to do is start the year inspired. You want the clean slate that is January, that is New Year's to happen so that you can let go of that weight and live your full potential, get your highest performance, and ultimately reach the most success that you can. And I know that sometimes, though, it's really hard when we've been frustrated and scared for so long. That 2 years of a pandemic, of what's going on and uncertainty and our life disrupted, and having a bunch of kids, oh my gosh, the kids can really do a number on us. And that's okay, right? I'm not saying that we have to ignore that which has happened to us before. I'm not saying that, that operating out of fear for a whole sort of issues isn't something that we should just forget about, right? We have to honor that frustration and fear, but we don't have to let it take away our momentum today, our momentum right now. It doesn't have to rob us of us building that better future and reaching for those higher ambitions that we all have. So, how do you go and let go here as I'm recording this video in January? Well, it's something I like to call release rituals, right? It's the things that we do habitually that allow us to de-stress, allow us to go above the noise, to quiet and find our hearts again, and find our inspiration and find our motivation so we can go out and get it. So I'll let you know at the end of 2021 for myself, my quarantine, or the two couples that me and my wife basically survived the quarantine with our outdoor backspace, doing barbecues and socially distanced, and being people that we trusted. At the end on New Year's in 2021, 2020, going into 2021, we had a big fire pit out back, and we had this ritual. We wrote everything that we wanted to let go of down on a piece of paper, had the fire going, and we tossed it in the bonfire, like a really good movie moment. But it was so liberating to have those feelings, those thoughts, those dreads, those fears, and all of that, symbolically released, right? So I'm not sure if you have a yearly type of purging ritual that helps you free up some space in your head and your heart to serve and to go out and do great things. But that's what we did, and I really love that. I love to journal, and so that kind of falls into that. But there's also, very basic things that we talk about in personal development, like meditation. And I'll link a video to my release meditation, which is, the whole purpose is a daily practice of training your head to let go, training your mind and your brain to say, okay, these things, made me upset. I don't need to let it ruin the rest of my day. I can let it go so I can get on to my next task. I can get on to the next thing. I can be present with the next relationship I really need to be. So, meditation's a really good thing to do daily or to do weekly, whatever it is for you, whatever works for you. There's tons of stuff out there. You can Google that. Also, I think, one of the basics that people know and often overlook, it's exercise, right? Going for that long half-hour or hour walk every day, doing that quick run, doing that yoga, doing the weights, doing the cardio, and all the other things you can do in between. It's a really great way to reduce stress, to reduce and work out those feelings that might, hold you back in your life. So, this one's personal in my heart because years ago I used marathon training as a way to cope with, feeling overwhelmed with student debt and feeling really terrible about my financial situation, helping kind of calm down enough to think clearly about how to get out. If you've ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. So we have some type of letting go ritual, whether that's like, throwing notes into a fire. We have meditation. We have the ability to work our bodies to help calm our minds, which is so important. So, what are a few rituals that you can implement in your life, either today or this week or this month? Which ones would help you day to day, and how would you feel if you could leave some of the baggage or some of the recurring negative thoughts that you have in your head behind you, or to be able to release them enough to start to build momentum for something greater in your future? Right? Can you think about that? Like, what's coming to mind? And I encourage you to write that down. I encourage you to find your release rituals, and I hope you have a daily ritual or rituals that help you just cope with all the craziness that's happening out there today. I really think if we can do that, we can lead with more positive energy. We can actually be more motivated to make positive change in the world, and everything will change. And so, reset your emotional state, reset your tone so you can rock 2022. So I hope you like this video, guys. That's my message for this week. So I hope if you haven't yet reset your emotional feeling and tone for the year, this is the time to do the work to do it, because it'll serve you the rest of this year and help you succeed. So that's it. I'll see you guys next week. This is Sean Butner signing off.